Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Hawarda. I was a member of the pilot BGSU 1910 course in the fall 2020 semester. Here we are already in week 16, and I am here to present my final project. Before I begin, I would like to answer all of the prompt questions. So what do I value? I value family. I believe in a job well done, so I consider myself a hard worker. I value friends, most of all connections. Connections are very important, for my future career, looking for a job right after graduation. My goal and at the end of my career here at BGSU is to obtain a degree in undergraduate studies in media production. So it would be a Bachelor of Science in Media Production and have a minor in journalism. That's my current track. I'm open to whatever the future holds, but those are some of the things I value: hard work, family, friends, and connections. What is my professional purpose? I believe that my professional purpose is to make an impact on the lives of those around me. I believe that as a media production major, I'd like to land a job at like a local news station or behind the scenes and make an impact. If I am in front of the camera, I'd like to deliver information and educate those that are watching the news broadcast. If I am behind the scenes editing a video or script writing, I'd like to make the words clear enough for those to read it. And I'd like to edit videos to the point where it's invisible and it makes a very positive impact and viewers are enjoying what they're watching. So that's my purpose, is to make an impact on those around me. Who will keep me focused on my life design plan? I believe that my family and friends will keep me focused on my life design plan, along with my academic advisor and, of course, you, Greg, my life design coach. I believe that all of these individuals will keep me focused on my life design plan and allow me to graduate on time to answer any questions that I will have in these 4 years. Along with that, my BGSU life design team, which I'll mention later, will also be an important group of individuals that will help me along the way. What will I do if the plan shifts or doesn't work? Well, obviously, if this plan of media production with a minor in journalism doesn't work, or just in general, like if I decide that I don't want to be in the media field anymore, I believe that, which I'll mention later, my plan B will be education or some sort of content creator, just to, live that life of fulfillment, as I previously mentioned. So that would happen if my plans wouldn't work, and then have a plan B, plan C, and so forth. Most valuable life concepts that I've learned in this class. The most valuable life concepts that I've learned in this class are design thinking and elevator pitch. Design thinking is a thorough, stepped process of how to live your life and how to go about things. It provides organization of your thoughts and actions. And I believe that design thinking will be vital for my success here at BGSU and beyond. Elevator pitches are just as important as design thinking. Elevator pitches are very quick. You have to market yourself very quick and professional fashion. Now, this is something that I need to work on still over my time here at BGSU and beyond, of course. That is something that I believe is most valuable. What should be added to this course? Overall, I don't think anything really needs to be added or taken away from the BGSU 1910 curriculum. The only critique I have is it was very lenient with the deadlines, and I do understand that this is a pilot class, and my freshman class was the very first class to ever take it. We were the guinea pigs per se. The only thing I would add is more strict deadlines, because in every other one of my classes, there's a strict deadline on like when to turn this in. I felt like most of these assignments didn't have a deadline, so like I would often forget about it, or it wouldn't appear on the dashboard in Canvas because it didn't have a set due date. So it would get buried within my other classes that I had to get done first, and I was scrambling at the end of the semester to get some of the projects that were due weeks ago done or wanted us done. So I'd say that's the only critique, is to have stricter deadlines. Advice to the fall 2021 freshmen. Guys, my advice to you is to just find a routine on when you're going to get your work done. Find a balance between your academic and social lives. I know people that have had their social life take the front seat and the academics take the back seat, and I would not recommend that at all. Stay in school, get your stuff done on time. Just find windows of the day to get all your things done. In high school, like you're in the same building for 8 hours doing nothing but school. Whereas in college, like you're on your own. Like it's up to you. It's what you make of it. So there will be windows of time throughout the week of classes and free time. Make sure to utilize that free time to get your assignments done and figure out when you're going to get it done. My little formula that I picked up on from my cousin, who also goes to BGSU, she front loads her work, so she gets her work done earlier in the week, so she can have a 2 or 3 day weekend, just have fun with her friends. So if you're looking for kind of like a little process to follow, like kind of a formula of when you get your stuff done in a certain window of time, that's my advice to you, is just kind of front load the work and then have a 2 or 3 day weekend and enjoy it with friends, because college is a very good fun experience and I've really enjoyed it so far and I will continue to do so at BGSU. So yeah, that's my advice, is just find a window of time to get your stuff done, find a routine, find what works for you. So on to the presentation. So my compass, my true north, who I really am. I believe that I'm truthful. I was raised in a church and I identify as a Christian and belong to the Christian faith. So I wrote down powered through Christ. Hard work is very important to me, as well as kindness. If you're not kind and build those around you and build connections, then you're going to have a hard time, in my opinion, navigating your life in this real tough world. So life view, how I view life, no one's here by accident. I believe that, life is malleable. Like, you're not here for one purpose. You can be here for many, like more than one. You can be here for as many purposes as your heart desires. Now, work view, how I view work in the professional life, obtain a higher level of education. That's how I view it. I want to obtain a degree from Bowling Green and be higher educated in that way, and to secure jobs that are better and better as a result of my hard work that I'm putting here at Bowling Green State University. The mantra, hard work always pays off. My family has been based in that statement, very firmly rooted, and I've been fortunate to be raised by them with a belief that strong in our family. It explains itself. Just work hard and there will be a payoff. 5 whys. So behind this major, the 5 whys of what I'm doing. So I'm interested in media production, and that's my major. And I was exposed to the media field in high school. I was the lead anchor of our high school's media department. I color commentated football and basketball games. I interviewed people. I made funny skits. I delivered the news. All of this prepared me to where I am at today at Bowling Green. I hope to build upon that experience and the experiences that I was fortunate to have in my high school career. So I was able to enjoy myself and being in front of the camera, and I really enjoyed that, and I again wanted to explore that in college at BG. I was recognized across the school as Big Al. That was kind of my stage name. I really enjoyed it. People in the hallway would be like, "Hey, Big Al, how you doing, man?" And I really enjoyed that, and I'm hoping I can continue that, of course, as previously mentioned. And just to continue what I've built, I won Outstanding Department Senior in the Technology Department. So at our high school, each department picked a senior that they valued their work as, and they believe that best represented their department. Now I was the 2020 recipient of the technology department. I was very fortunate to receive that award. My hard work definitely had a payoff. So I was awarded the Outstanding Department Senior Award from the Technology Department. It was because, like I said, I was consistent in producing high quality content on a daily basis. Like I said, that mantra that is firmly rooted within me and my family. Hard work has a payoff. You just have to believe in yourself, fight for what you want to do. I produce daily work by writing up daily announcements. I produce comedic skits, color commentated our football and basketball games, as previously mentioned. While at the same time, I recorded community events like Christmas parades, and one time there was an ice skating rink that a company set up in our courthouse square. Just a little event, outdoor summer rock concerts, at our outdoor theater here in town. Just stuff like that I would do to stay busy as well and prepare me for my collegiate career. 5 things that I would like to do for a career with this major. The careers out there that are for me that I could end up getting myself into: media planner, multimedia specialist, a music producer, social media manager. And I'd say the job that I really would like to land is to be a television, film, or video producer of some kind, or a multimedia journalist. I feel like those would be my top 2 picks for if I were to have a job tomorrow. Those would be the top 2. The 5 professionals or constituents that I will interact with within this profession: communications agencies, marketing organizations, government officials, maybe something new, media companies, and TV and radio. 5 other majors that could provide similar preparation: broadcast journalism, that is also another interest I have. I like being on front of the camera, as previously mentioned. Had a lot of fun with that in high school, and hoping to land a job like that, or at least figure out the major that works best for me. Communication, is a very broad umbrella of things that I could learn still if I was that major. That encompasses a lot of different things that I'm learning, overlaps there. Film studies, I'm learning how to edit, currently in a Media 1995 class, wrapping that up for the semester, learning the Adobe suite, the editing suite, especially Premiere Pro. I think it'd be fun too, if I got a job working on a Hollywood blockbuster, just something fun, edit behind the scenes and be that invisible editing. I think that'd be very fun. Journalism, I really enjoy writing on the side as a hobby. I think that would be very fun. It's I believe that my voice should be heard. That's my goal in my career. And if I don't end up being on camera, I feel like that journalism, I could write and express my opinions in that way. Public relations. If I don't like this major, like there's a lot of traits that could transition over to public relations. Like it is important to have proper communication skills and to voice your opinions and ideas. And like I said, similar to journalism where your ideas are out there for the world to see. My life design team. So my BGSU life design team members are Bob Klein, my academic advisor, Greg Dickerson, my BGSU 1910 instructor, and life coach. Hayden Lentz, he's been my buddy since day one. Chase Bachman, the director of BG24, and Emma Harris, my cousin. Like I said, Bob Klein is my academic advisor. I chose Bob to be on my team because he's helped me many times before in the past. He's helped me schedule my classes and made sure that it all fit there. He makes sure that I'm on the right track and that I'm currently on the track to graduate in 4 years. That's because of Bob. Bob will be a key person on my BGSU team throughout the duration of my college career simply because he's my academic advisor for one, and he'll help me for anything that I need. Greg Dickerson. Yes, Greg, you are on this list. Greg, I really appreciate the help that you've given me throughout the semester. Every time I had a question, you had an answer, and if you didn't, you were able to guide me to the person that could answer that question. I enjoyed being a part of your Pilot BGSU 1910 course, being one of your students, and I look forward to the future that we have ahead for you being my life design coach. So thank you, Greg. Hayden Lentz. Hayden, he's one of my closest friends on campus, as previously mentioned. I met him the day I moved in at the beginning of the fall semester on August 21st. He is one of the very first people on campus that I met, and as of now, we're currently members of the Theta Chi fraternity. I feel that he'll help me more on a social level than an academic because we're in different majors and different classes. Since we're in a lot of the same friend groups and activities outside of the classroom, I feel like that he will help me more on a social level than an academic level. Academically, though, he has helped me in a little way by inviting me to come study with him at the Maurer Center of the brand new business school. Over the course of the fall semester, we'd find a breakout room and just study together. I see Hayden as an individual that I can remain good friends with over the course of my college career and beyond. And like I said, we're both members of Theta Chi fraternity, and we just had a brotherly bond that I feel that cannot be broken at this point. I'm very fortunate to have met Hayden early on and for him to still be around. So watching this, Hayden, thank you. Chase Bachman. Now, Chase is a senior this year at BGSU, and he is the director of BG24, which is the broadcasting wing of Falcon Media. Chase has helped me create my first ever news package to get my foot in the door with BG24. Chase will be a resource for me next semester, especially because I'll do everything I can to get more involved with BG24. Emma Harris. Emma is a junior here at BGSU currently and is my first cousin. Emma has helped me with anything that I've ever needed and has answered all of the questions that I've had regarding life on campus and beyond. Her family lives in Findlay, Ohio as well, so I have family 35 minutes away if I ever need them. I feel that I've received the support that I've needed throughout the fall semester. My BGSU team has helped me both socially and academically. Moving forward to the upcoming spring semester and beyond, I will continue to need the support from each and every member of my BGSU life design team. They will provide it in their own unique ways. It is vital for me that I believe to continue to receive their support, so I am the best version of myself here at Bowling Green State University. My 3 BGs. So my first plan, my plan A, as mentioned, is media production and broadcasting. I'd like to receive a major in one of these two majors to continue to stay in the media field and explore my interests. Potential jobs could be a multimedia journalist. There was a guy by the name of Jack Bassett that went to my high school, and he just graduated from IU Bloomington, went in their media school. He currently works at Toledo. I believe he works for an ABC affiliate. He is a multimedia journalist, so I think that would be a really fun job for me one day if I followed in his footsteps. To be an editor in the film industry, like I said, all of these I've previously mentioned. If I were to work on a big movie or a movie that everyone knows or at least has a good following, and if I was responsible for making those key edits and to watch the movie, like after the project is done, I feel like that'd be very rewarding. To be a color commentator, I did it in high school. I color commentated football and basketball games, and it's just really fun to just have a voice out there and just have fun with it and to receive positive feedback from my family and the members of my community. To be a content creator, I think it would be really fun, like just to make a YouTube channel and work on my editing skills and just, again, throw myself out there and just have fun with it. Resources, I feel like that I have all the resources that I need, Adobe Premiere Pro, YouTube, whatever I need to produce content and to further improve my craft. I really enjoy it, so I put it at the best category. Confidence, I'm not fully confident. There's still a lot for me to learn in this field to succeed to the very best of my ability, so I put it a 4 out of 5. And then, so coherence, like I said, 4 out of 5. There's still a lot for me to learn, and I look forward to the remainder of my BGSU career so I can further improve my craft and really succeed in this industry. Questions that this plan raises: will I still enjoy this field once I'm in the real world with the real job? That's something I ponder once in a great while. Is like, I enjoyed it in high school and I enjoy it in college, but in the real world, when you have a real job, will you really enjoy it? And another thing that I didn't say that I'm going to add right now is like, will I be able to have a family life? My goal one day is to have a wife and kids and have a family of my own. Will I be able to have a good career while at the same time have a wife and kids and contribute positively on both of those groups, my wife and my children? My plan B, if all of this were to not work, I would love to be a teacher or an educator, coach, advisor of some sort. Some options for me would be a high school teacher, either history or media. Like our high school had a news department. Like maybe I could start a department there if they don't have one, or continue the success that those respective departments have. College professor, I think it'd be cool too. It's like, what if I came back to Bowling Green State University and worked as a media professor, be one of the assistant professors or be a professional in that field that I'm interested in. Another one would be a coach or advisor. I think it'd be fun, like if I worked at a high school, if I coached their tennis team, because I played all 4 years of high school, and just get involved with the school and the students more. Be an advisor, like some sort of guidance counselor or an academic advisor in college. I think that'd be fun, make an impact on those kids and really help them move forward in their lives. Adult education is kind of like the last thing I would do. My aunt is an adult education teacher, and I could ask her for help if I really needed that. If all else fails at that point, kind of the last resort in that plan is to join the adult education job market. I said a 3 out of 5 for resources, because I don't have as many to succeed in this field, and to plan B, and I haven't had it as well thought out as plan A, obviously. Another 3 out of 5, I enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much as media, and I'd prefer to have a career in media over education right now. A confidence 3 out of 5. Like I said, I don't know as much because it's not my element. It's not what I'm studying right now. And again, a 3 out of 5 in coherence. Like I said, it's not my study. It's not my field of study here at Bowling Green, and I'd have to learn more and pick up the plan B if all else fails in plan A. Now, the questions I have, or the only one I really have for this plan, is would I enjoy it as much as media? If I don't like media one day, will I enjoy it as much as I used to in media? Will there be some sort of passion there, some sort of drive to be the best that I can? And the third plan, the plan C, is to be a content creator. If this is my no limits plan, if money wasn't an issue, if time wasn't an issue, I'd love to be a content creator, like I said, for YouTube, video games, just anything I want, and just be able to make an income off that. Twitch, it's a very big industry. Professional gaming, again, this is the unlimited plan. If all else fails, I would love to do this if I could. This plan, work on my Fortnite skills, just have fun, make a living off playing video games. Why not? Like I said, video games, I could produce miscellaneous content, just whatever floats my boat, makes me happy. Travel, I'd love to travel, produce content, travel to Europe, travel to all these places I've traveled to growing up. I'd love to go back and explore new places and just talk about it, make it a career. Why not? My no limits plan. Resources, I gave it a 5 out of 5. I have YouTube and I have Twitch downloaded. I can create accounts online to start producing content, airing it for the world to see. I really enjoy it. I give it a 4 out of 5 because, I really enjoy it. I don't know enough to have a career in that yet, but I really enjoy it overall. So I give it a 4 out of 5. Confidence, 3 out of 5. Like I said, I don't know as much as what I would need to know to succeed yet in that field. And 3 out of 5 as well for coherence. Like I said, I don't know as much yet. Like those two, confidence and coherence, kind of go hand in hand. In order for me to be confident, I gotta be coherent. The only question I have down for this plan that this plan raises is it really worth the risk? Is it worth, making a living this way if I have a wife and children to support? Like, is it worth supporting a family? Like, would I have a family life? Like, will this job consume me? Like I said, kind of the same with media. It's like, will this consume me? And like, will I not have a life outside of my career? Those are the concerns I would have. Those are the questions that I raise for these plans. And that's all I have, guys, for now. The end. Thank you to everyone who made this pilot BGSU 1910 course one to remember. My fellow classmates, thank you all. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I hope I can keep in touch with some of you next semester and as my college career goes on. Greg, thank you for everything. You were an amazing teacher. Probably one of my best teachers. Don't tell the rest of them, but you were definitely my favorite teacher over the course of my fall semester. Thank you for all the help you've provided, and I look forward to the future, as I've previously mentioned, with you being my life design coach. Have a great holiday break, everyone. And I'm Alex Hawarda. Thank you for everything. I will see you all in 2021. See ya.